are you? Hope you're having a fantastic day. So I was reading in my education and I thought, you know what, I just need to share this. And twofold, I happen to be cooking cauliflower pizza crust, so I'm going to share that with you too. So something that I do as a health coach is I really like to inspire beyond weight loss, but I'm going to talk to you a little bit about weight loss. The medical director that we have is our guru. He's the one that has all of the education. I am just a guide. So I'm always encouraging people back to our education. And after 5 years, I still plug myself into the education. Actually, I still plug myself into all of the components. I have a health coach, just like I am a health coach, and I visit with her once a month about my own journey. You know, how are my pants fitting? How are my habits doing? I also plug into the education, the books that we have, which is pretty incredible. They expect about a year to go through your life book and really be able to shift to a healthy mind to support a healthy body. And then we also have a community. So I love to be in that community. That's Wednesday nights. We have a 30-minute webinar. After 5 years, they still just light my fire. And then, of course, it's balanced nutrition is our fourth component. But I'd love to read to you a little bit about our book and that, the How Does It Help. This is one of our books. It's pretty incredible stuff. So I'd just like to share with this. Weight loss is not my main goal. A lot of times it catches somebody's attention, and that's why they start on program. That's why I started. I had no idea that it would help relieve my inflammation on for my RA, my rheumatoid arthritis. But I definitely was started, and I was ready to lose some weight, but then it evolved into so much more. So, but this talks about the weight loss. So I wanted to tell you about reaching and maintaining a healthy weight is the most important gift you can give yourself and those you love and care about. It's the foundation of optimal health and well-being. So why is it important? Well, for starters, it can help you live longer, improve the quality of your life, slow down the aging process, give you more energy and vitality, and who doesn't want that? Improve your mental outlook and increase your happiness, improve your work performance, improve your sleep, lower your blood pressure, cholesterol, especially bad cholesterol, lower your risk of heart attack and stroke, lower your blood sugar, eliminate insulin resistance, reverse and possibly eliminate metabolic syndrome, dramatically lower your risk of developing diabetes, or if you have diabetes, arrest and even reverse its progress, lower your risk for liver and gallbladder disease, lower your risk for varicose veins and deep vein thrombosis and blood clots, help you breathe better, eliminate sleep apnea, lessen or eliminate asthma, bronchitis, and other lung problems, lower your risk for getting arthritis, or if you have arthritis, relieve your pain. That's what's happened to me. Reduce or eliminate the amount of medications you use, increase your chances of becoming pregnant, improve your health and your baby's health during pregnancy, markedly lower your risk for many types of cancers. Just a 10% reduction in your weight lowers your risk of disease by over 50%. And that risk continues to drop as you reduce your BMI, body mass index, below 25. In fact, the only drawback to weight loss that I've ever encountered is that you'll have to spend money on a new wardrobe. And I do hear that often. And yes, I'm thinking of you, Ross. You're my biggest complainer about that. I'm going to take my little stand, and then I'm going to talk to you just a little bit about cauliflower pizza crusts. So let me show you what I'm doing here. So this is, I make a big bunch. So this is the 2.5 pound riced cauliflower. I get that at Walmart. I actually cook this in the microwave, and then I take it over to the sink and with a dish towel, I actually put it in the sink and then I squeeze it to get most of the juice out. And I count it by what it says on the bag. So that's 13 servings for my recipe. And then I add 3.25, 3¼ cups of egg beaters and 3¼ cups of reduced fat, part skim mozzarella shredded. And then I mix that all up, and that is what's in here. And then I throw it on my griddle with a little bit of, I use the extra virgin olive oil spray pan. And then I throw it on my griddle. Probably the biggest thing that I hear is that people think that it's messy and yucky. Well, if that happens, I would say that you have not cooked it long enough. I like to cook it at a temperature about 350, 325, 350. And before I flip it, it's a good 10 minutes before I flip it over. So that's probably the biggest thing, whether you do it on the waffle iron. If you lift it up and it separates, it hasn't been cooked long enough. So make sure to cook it longer before you open it up. But yeah, these, as you saw, they look like they've probably been ready to flip for a while. And I'm actually going to leave them for a little bit longer before I flip them over. And this is going to make 13 servings. And I just scoop out, I have a ½ cup scoop. I scoop out a ½ cup, and that I have found is pretty equal to get my 13 servings of pizza crusts. Now and then I cool them. So I just have them on cooling racks. That's what's going on over here. And after they are cool, then I put wax paper between them and I throw them in the freezer. And they're fantastic. After that, I will I'll pull them out of the freezer, put them on the pizza pan, and cook them at 400 for about 7 to 10 minutes. And then I flip them over. That gets rid of some of the moisture from them being in the freezer, also thaws them out, makes them a little bit more crisp, because I like them a little bit more crisp instead of soggy. And then I put my toppings on and throw them back in there at 400 for about 10 minutes. And then we like it really brown, a little bit crispy on the edges. So we'll broil it for another 2 to 3 minutes, just depending on what it looks like. And something else that I forgot to mention that I wanted to make sure to mention was, I don't know if you noticed, of course they're not perfect, but we make them much more square now. We used to make them round. And it was kind of funny. I was cooking with my girls, and I think it was Dash who said, why do we make these round when our cooking pan is rectangle? And if we're going to make 4 of them, 4 round ones don't fit very well. But, 3 round ones don't fit very well. But 4 square ones would fit really good. It's like, yeah, and they fit in the Ziploc to put in the freezer better. Why didn't I think of that before? So anyways, so here I am making cauliflower pizza crust and thinking about all of the reasons that getting to a healthy weight is so important in our lives at whatever age we are, whatever stage of life we are. I hope you have a fantastic day. Let me know if this is something that you like. Do you like me throwing recipes in here? Do you like to see me cooking? The other question is, are you enjoying the tips so far? If you have any questions, make sure to put them down there. I'm sure that if you have a question, somebody else has the same question and they'd love to hear the answer. Hey Ross, I was talking about you earlier. I don't know if you were on when I was talking about you. So anyways, you guys have a fantastic day, and I will be talking to you soon.